Hi guys, it's Trey Monet. Welcome back to my channel. I am here today to do a video that I have been wanting to do for a minute now. If obviously you can see by the title that it is going to be a skincare routine video. It's not going to be anything too long. My routine is pretty basic to me. I don't think it's anything special. Some people may think differently simply because I have products that I use on my skin that are prescribed to me. So of course, if you are interested in my routine or getting a routine like this for yourself, you will have to do more than get products just over the counter. It'll be a little bit more work included, but yeah, if you're interested in my skincare routine and how I keep my skin looking fresh and clean and acne mark free, keep on watching. Okay, so I actually just washed my face, so if I look a little ashy, that's why, because I haven't applied anything. I only washed. I have a different wash for night and day, so I guess I'll start with day. In the morning, I just use a cream based wash. This is called Lacura face care. Now this is just basic bitch face wash to me. I just picked this up from Aldi because I was there. I have been using my nighttime wash twice a day. I use that one twice a day in the summer because my skin, I have oily skin, so of course in the summer I'm gonna be oilier. But once it starts to get dry outside and cooler weather like fall and winter, I need to use a milder face wash in the morning or I will just be super dry. So this is I was just looking for a cream based wash. I didn't want anything special, just something to cleanse my face of any germs that, you know, I came in contact with in the air overnight, because I wash my face before I go to bed, so it's not like I'm going outside or anything like that. I'm not sweating. Well, sometimes I do sweat a little bit in my sleep, but if I get hot, but I'm not doing any like strenuous activity where I really need to get like dirt and grime off of my face. So was really just looking for a simple cream cleanser, and I got this from Aldi because that's where I do my grocery shopping, so I just happened to see it. This is a hydrating facial cleanser, and I think the hydrating is what really got my attention because I didn't want to be dry in the morning after I wash my face. It just says mild and nurturing with vitamin E and aloe vera, pH balanced, gentle and deep pore cleansing for all skin types. I don't remember how much this was, but it was from Aldi, so I'm sure it was pretty cheap, maybe no more than $5, and this is 8.45 ounces. Now I'll go to my nighttime cleanser. This is actually Neutrogena's Hydro Boost Hydrating Cleansing Gel. They have a whole Hydro Boost line. I actually like this line. I think that it is really good for people with oily skin. It has hyaluronic acid in it. It says it boosts hydration for soft, supple skin, effectively removes makeup and impurities. And it is soap-free, oil-free, paraben-free, hypoallergenic, and non-comedogenic, which I believe that last one means that it does not clog your pores. The description states that this lightweight gel transforms into a silky lather that effectively lifts away dirt, oil, and makeup with hyaluronic acid. The formula is clinically proven to increase skin's hydration level and lock it in, leaving skin refreshingly clean and touchably supple every time you cleanse. They actually have another face wash that I was using over the summer. It was like a daily scrub type, like it had little beads in it, so it was more exfoliating, but I did not want to use that throughout the fall and winter because I felt like it would dry my skin out even more. Now if I want to exfoliate, I'll just use my cleansing facial brush. It's off-brand. It's like the Clarisonic ones, but I got it from Burlington, so it was cheap, but it does the job. It exfoliates my skin just fine. So this is my nighttime face wash. Now nighttime is when I get it on and popping with the skincare. Okay, so after I wash my face with the Hydro Boost cleanser, I go into my routine of ointments and creams. Now I'm going to go through them, and as I go through them, I'm going to be applying them to my face to show you how I applied them. So I'm gonna have to take my glasses off. If you see me squinting a little bit, it's because I am blind, and I probably should have put in contacts for this, but I didn't. So here goes nothing. My first thing that I do immediately after I wash is eye tone, and I tone with Dickinson's Witch Hazel. This is, it actually says enhanced witch hazel. This is an energizing witch hazel, which now that I think about it, it's probably not the best thing to use at night if you're trying to go to bed. You don't want to be energized, but whatever. It says it is an astringent that refreshes skin, reduces shine, enhanced with radiance boosting caffeine and vitamin B3 to awaken skin as it removes excess oil and helps prevent blemishes. So yeah, I hope you guys can see that. I got this from Meyer. I do not remember the price, but yeah, it's the energizing formula in the orange bottle. So I'm just gonna take a cotton swab and put a little bit on there. Now after that, I just let the astringent dry, and then I move on to the Tretinoin Gel. And this is, I don't know if y'all can see, this is what this looks like. It's like in a white tube. The words are green, and this is 0.05% strength. Now this is an ointment that is prescribed to me by my dermatologist. I am a firm believer that a dermatologist or an esthetician is super duper important in a skincare regimen. I had acne prone skin, well I still have acne prone skin, so I have been going to a dermatologist, specifically the same dermatologist, since I was 16 years old, 14, 15, 16, around that time. And I've been prescribed different ointments and creams over the time that I've been going to her. I used to use a cream called Tazorac, which is also a pretty strong acne medication. It does come in dosages like this one, like 0.05, 0.025. I think it goes all the way up to 1%. I think it's the strongest. But I just felt like my skin was getting used to the Tazorac, so it just wasn't working as well as it used to. So that is when she switched me over to the Tretinoin Gel. So I just take, I don't know if I can see it coming out, take about that much. I don't know if y'all can see that on my finger. After that, I use an over-the-counter acne ointment, I guess you would call it. When I went to my dermatologist to get my prescription switched out, I actually hadn't been using any prescriptions for quite some time. When I found out I was pregnant, I knew that the Tazorac that I was using is a strong prescription, so I just kind of assumed that I shouldn't be using it while I was pregnant. I was, I guess, too lazy in between all my pregnancy doctor's appointments and trying to keep up at work, morning sickness in the first trimester, and then just being tired and over being pregnant in the second and third. I didn't want an extra doctor's appointment, so I didn't even call. I didn't go back to the dermatologist. I just said I'll just stop using it for now. My skin was clear, so I'm thinking I'll be fine. I'll just continue to wash my face and use my over-the-counter ointments. So that was a terrible idea. My skin was so bad, not necessarily bad when I was pregnant, but after I gave birth, I breastfed for 23 months. So I didn't want to risk it and use any prescriptions on my skin at that time either. I didn't want anything to possibly get into my milk. So yeah, I had like a breakout on my chin like almost every week, and it was the most annoying thing because whenever they would clear up, they would leave dark marks, and this was whether I popped it or not. It did not matter whether I picked with it or left it alone and let it heal up on its own. I always had a dark mark. So it was so many dark marks on my chin. Luckily, my dark marks do tend to clear up on their own. Now, I'm sure the ointments that I use, the prescriptions, everything helps, but I do not have much acne scarring left on my face. But it is something that I deal with. So this one is the Clean and Clear Persa-gel 10. It is 10% benzoyl peroxide acne medication, and it is maximum strength. Comes in a little white tube. I take about, let me get the top one. So I take about that much. It says that it says for the treatment of acne. I believe she did mention that it helps to prevent new acne breakouts as well. I'm moving on to the next ointment, which is prescribed as well. This is Sulfacetamide. I hope I'm saying that right. Sodium Topical Suspension, USP, and it is 10% strength. And it says in parentheses that it's a lotion, but it's a liquid. That is what that bottle looks like. Sorry, the cap is a little dirty. That's what that bottle looks like, and it does tell you to shake really well before using it. And you can hear, I don't know if y'all can hear, but it's a liquid. I'll show y'all as so that's what it looks like. It's clearly a liquid. It didn't even run down my palm. Then last but not least, I finally found a moisturizer that I love, which I felt as an oily girl it was difficult, simply because I did not want a moisturizer that was going to make me oily throughout the day. I do not wear makeup every day. I don't wear makeup to work. The most I'll do is like my brows and mascara if I'm not wearing lashes, but I'm just not putting on work to go sit in a corporate office every day. Like I'm not trying to impress anybody in there. I like my sleep, so I tend to wake up at the last minute. I'm not getting up early to put on a full face of makeup. I'm just not doing it. So with that being said, my moisturizer was important because I wanted something that would keep me kind of matte. So I saw a lot of people on YouTube using the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. So I looked into that, and that is, I believe, for combination or like normal skin. I have oily skin, so I decided to go with the Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel, which they formulated for oily skin, and that is what this bottle looks like. Now, I got this from Macy's. This is the 6.7 ounce bottle. I'm not sure what the regular bottle is. I think she said like 4 ounces maybe, but she said at Macy's specifically, I don't know about anywhere else like Ulta, or I don't know where else Clinique is sold. I don't know if it's sold in Sephora, but she said this bottle is something that they only sell around the holidays. So I was glad I went when I did, because I was able to get this. This was $39. I believe the price of the other bottle that they sell all year round was $29. So for just a $10 difference, I was like, just give me the big bottle. It'll last a pretty long time. Like this might last me for a year. Yeah, I would say a year. This is a big bottle. So I use a pump and a half of this really. That is it. That is my entire skincare routine. Now in the morning, I do not use all of these ointments. I just use the hydrating facial cleanser, and then I go right into my Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. Although I am happy with my routine. There are some things that I would like to add. I am going to be 30 next year, so I feel like this is the perfect time to add some anti-aging elements to my skincare routine. I know I want to look at some eye creams as well. My mom has some dark circles under her eyes, and her eyelids also started to get darker as she aged, and that can definitely be hereditary, so I want to kind of try to prevent that or keep that at bay as long as I possibly can. So eye creams and serums, any anti-aging ointments and creams, I would like to add those to my skincare regimen. Now I do recommend a dermatologist, or at least an esthetician, or both. An esthetician can definitely give you treatments such as steam, what do you call it, like a steam facial, things that are going to keep your skin supple and moisturized and help keep breakouts at bay. But a dermatologist is able to prescribe you medication if you have acne that you simply cannot get rid of with over-the-counter drugs, like myself. So, you know, we all know black don't crack now, but I still feel like as women of color, we still have to put in the work to have great skin into our 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. You know, all these wonderful, amazing black women that we see with amazing skin. Gabrielle Union, Viola Davis, Jada Pinkett Smith, Angela Bassett, like those people, they're not just getting up and putting water on their face and going about their day. I'm 99.9% sure they have a routine. They have an esthetician, they have a dermatologist, they're drinking their water, and they're keeping up with their skincare regimen. So that is something that I do recommend. You need one of the two, or you need both. Now, if you're in the Metro Detroit area, I will put my dermatologist information in the description box below. She is located in Grosse Pointe. She's an amazing black woman with her own dermatology practice. So yeah, I'll definitely put her information below. I've been going to her since I was between 14 and 16. When I was in high school is when I started going to a dermatologist, so I definitely trust her with my face. She got me right after I stopped breastfeeding. I went to her office and I'm like, look sis, about to get married, this is what my skin has been going through, I need you to get it right. We got this many months. And she was like, I got you. Here's what I'm gonna put you on. I want you to come back in 6 to 8 weeks. Let me know if it's working. If so, we're gonna keep you on that path. If not, we'll change it. We'll get you on something different. And she does give you sample sizes. She has her own products in her office, which I don't use any of those, but I know she did prescribe some to my husband, or she suggested those for my husband before. Her products are not cheap. They cost a pretty penny, but you know, clear skin is worth it in my opinion. Now, for the items that she does prescribe, she does try to give you a trial size first. Like the medical reps that come into the office to bring the trial size, she'll try to get those to you if she has them available, just to see if you like it first before you go spend your money on it. I do have insurance, but I still have a copay for visiting her office, and I also have a copay for my prescriptions as well. Like each of my prescriptions, right now I only have 2, but both of these are $15, so I spend $30 when I have to refill these. Now they last a long time. I would say 6 to 9 months. They last quite some time. But yeah, normally if I run out of refills, I can just call her office and let her know, you know, what I'm doing is working. I don't want to change anything. Can I possibly get refills? They'll just call it into your pharmacist. So it's really convenient. You don't always have to go back if you need refills of the same thing. Now, another thing that I do want to add to my regimen is an SPF. I know that a lot of black people feel like, you know, we might not need SPF, Mommy, but that is a myth.
Mommy,
yes?
I need my juice.
Okay, Mommy, we'll go get you some juice, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Can you let me finish?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. So, okay, you want to sit with me? There you are. Look at the camera. Say hi.
Hi. Hi, camera.
So yeah, I do want to add an SPF. skin cancer is real, even in folks who have melanin in their skin. My husband actually had skin cancer, so it was a very rare form of skin cancer, but he did have it. So don't think that we can't get skin cancer just because we have tons of melanin in our skin, because that is not true. So I do want to invest in an SPF. I also feel like that will help with wrinkles, because the sun does cause wrinkles. So yeah, if you guys know of any good SPFs for those with oily skin, or you know of any good serums and eye creams, let me know. Definitely comment those down below. That would be greatly appreciated. But if you guys have any questions or concerns that I did not touch on in this video, please feel free to also comment those down below, and I will get back to you. Of course, thank you for watching another one of my videos. If you have not done so already, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell on my channel if you want to be notified of when I post new videos, and we will see you next time. Say bye.
Bye.